going to be a full 5-man smoke rotation coming out from compLexity onto Immortals here. Meander leading the way. No skills picked up just yet. No spells, no points assigned. Well, the Clockwork already has the cogs. Do they have any gap closer? Limp. Smoke's going to break so they know someone's there around the tier 1 tower. Ryo's in the trees just hiding out. Can they scout him? He just pops out. Did Moon see him? I think he did. They're pinging it out. Nobody's gonna come and check. So Z-Freak's there, Ryo is going to be showing now as well to Moon Meander. It's going to be a little bit of trouble. The Iron Shell's going to be there, Ryo just needs to back himself away.
The battle begins.
It's about 100 health, but he does have 6 tangos. It's not too bad as Clockwork does pick up. It's going to be 3 going the way of Immortals, so at least at this point, they've outfoxed compLexity. Febby doesn't get moved anywhere with the stun. Is there going to be an Iron Shell coming up? It looks like Febby, yeah, just going to be taken down slightly. It's not going to be... Oh, well, it's off now anyway. Doesn't matter. As Lycan up against the Conquer in the mid lane. That Tidebringer level 1 has been picked up. And Moo, that N Meander is going to bug the living daylights out of me.
Denied.
So Moo Meander up on the top lane with his Darkseer. It's trapped in. Febby even gets a little bit of a cheeky deny there. But needs to be careful to charge the body blocks coming out. No, they're not going to go for it. Underneath the tier 1 tower of the Dire. Limp already down to, well, salvable, let's call it, as Dubu just throws at Harass. Velo's there as well with counter. It's actually with the Battle Hunger. It's doing all the work onto Limp, it looks like. Meanwhile, Moo just harassing MP back. Does have the Torrent and the Tidebringer. But both teams getting aggressive underneath the enemy's tier 1 tower. Cogs have to be dropped by Febby. Not really got that much mana left. As it looks like Limp once again wants to push out. He's got the max reactive armor. What can Velo do against Adam here with the Battle Hunger on the Jakiro? Jakiro needs to pick up at least one last hit there. It's going to be to clear that off. And now Dubu just needs to move himself back. Oh, that's a really neat dual breath. Your top lane? Can we do anything here? Febby's just going to be, once again, harassed by the Iron Shell. Conquer is starting to get the top of the last hits. Just alternating there with Moo Meander. As Moo not too far behind with these wolves, though. The Tidebringer. Go. To haste. They're going to deny the haste, obviously. Just make sure nobody else can rotate off and get that MP forced back a little bit by the wolves. But 2 points into the Tidebringer now. Decent amount of damage. And he's just looking for the cleave. Maybe the cleave on the wolves to find a little bit of extra farm. Moo Meander. Moo. Needs to be careful. The Torrent's going to miss. At least onto the Lycan, but the Tidebringer doing a lot of damage. Moo needs to back himself up. He's only got a Ring of Regen as well as a Tango. So, just for now, he needs to play it safe. As bottom lane, Adam, Limp, getting pretty low. Velo comes in. Doesn't have the call, but he is looking for any damage he can get onto Adam. Adam should tick down to this. Dual breath. Battle Hunger still keeps him ticking down. The Tango's keeping him healthy for now. Gets the deny. Oh, that's clutch. That's what he needed to keep himself alive. Barely keeping himself alive. With that Tango heal. Charge comes out to Febby. The cogs are going to be dropped. And Z-Freak's going to be losing all of his mana. All of his mana. As Moo chased back underneath his tier 1 tower. The salve will come out now. It looks like they want to carry on going though. Just force back Febby. Force, try and skip this. Make it hard for Ryo to farm underneath his tier 1.
A penny denied is a penny earned.
So, yep, it's just going to be Moo Meander. at the top of the last hits. He's net worth wise, he's up there as well. Ryoya's still finding these last hits underneath the tier 1 tower. It's not, once you know what you're doing, it's not too hard, but it's just the added pressure that it's obviously going to put onto the tower, put onto the Phantom Lancer, that he needs to be careful he doesn't step underneath or out of range of this tier 1 tower, because otherwise, well, even underneath the tier 1 tower, they're still going to come in, harass him down, trying to get some denies, trying to get some last hits. There's Axe level 3. Second point into the battle hunger. Nightmare, do they make a move? Adam, with the battle hunger, will be going down. That's going to be the brain sap to secure that first blood. And now the call back as well. Timbersaw gets pretty low. Chased down, one more right click. He's using the wand. Trying to get himself through the trees. Brain sap's going to be coming up. He doesn't have the mana to use it though. You want top lane, they're making a dive go onto Ryoya, and they might be able to get this with the salve healing up. Moon Meander just needs to get the Iron Cell. The surge comes out. Ryoya's surge gonna be, sorry, Ryoya's salve gonna be cancelled off. And a 1-for-1 trade. While Limp just tries to heal up with that reactive armor, giving himself underneath the tier 1 tower, away from the axe. Top lane though, the Jakiros rotate to top just to help put pressure onto Ryoya. Liquid fire, the dual breath comes out, even the charge outside of the cogs though. Febby, the surge is going to come through. Miyumi looking for the body blocks. Febby's going to be able to get himself away. Z-Freak, I think he's got 1 point into the bash, but doesn't actually get to get it off. Dubu from behind. Gonna step up into the lane. Charge is gonna come through though. Dubu gonna be chased down by wolves, and the charge comes through from a cow as well. But it is taken onto the wolf. The dual breath's gonna come through. Dubu needs to run himself away. He's being slowed. He's being charged. He's being tracked. He's probably gonna be dead. With the Iron Shell on top of this as well. Dubu tries to run himself away, even using the stick charge. If the X-Max spot comes up, the Z-Freak still finds to kill the boat. Back onto the Spirit Breaker now. MP may be able to find a return kill, or he may be able to just die himself as Ryo does take down Moon Meander on the top lane. MP being chased down. Adam, double kill for Immortals technically. I guess it happens on 2 different lanes, but still. They get the Space Cow as well, so 3, 1 in each lane. As Velo is being charged. Limp's there. They know roughly where he is. Are they going to go for this before he gets himself back to the shrine? Well, it looks like Dubu trying to come in to intercept. Z-Freak is just going to cancel the charge. 2 for 4 Immortals. Really stepping up the game from the... I mean, sorry, we're 7 minutes in. But for now, they've stepped up the game since the last match. Since VGJ kind of made a play at Velo, the charge does come in. Is there going to be a bash? Limp, any follow-up? Nightmare does go on to Limp. So the Timbersaw, level 4, and MP gets Adam in the mid. Okay, they are just convinced to make sure I don't see a kill, right? Limp's going to try and do what he can. But with the battle hunger taking him down, he needs to be getting these denies on. He does have the Whirling Death, and it looks like they are going to be able to get a kill. On to Dubu, and now even the Nightmare Whirling Death is there. 2 points. Is there going to be a charge coming through on this? Well, Febby does rotate round. Make sure he can play bouncer. And Velo gets himself away. The charge onto Ryoya underneath the tier 1 tower. There's going to be the Spirit Lance though. Ryoya is going to be able to get himself away from this. Just doppelgangers away the TP. And nothing to cancel this. So Mimian is just going to try and do as much damage as he can before the PL is able to TP himself away. MP comes in 2 points into the X-Max spot. Torrent boat being cast. Even the brain sap Limp being dragged back into this. The Axe gets in with the battle hunger. The Torrent comes through. Is there going to be a coin blade? There is. Velo takes the kill. 3-6.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Mudo taking advantage of the empty mid lane. Looking for the push, and
Radiant
Febby
are fortified.
pulls the creeps away.
Dire are are scanning.
But what really can they do as the charge comes through onto Ryoya underneath the tier 1 tower once again? Moonmeander is going to TP back to base. Oh, he was really down low. Actually, yeah, that's fair enough. He was really low. The cow's still going. Z-Freak. I don't think you're going to be able to find it, mate. Close to that level 6.
Radiant's bottom tower
And the tier 1 tower plus are taking a fall as well. So that's going to be one tier 1 tower going the way of complexity. Does Moo just move up and take the next one? Looks like Velo got the one bottom, just with the creep skipping. Moo's out of mana now. Moon. Velo's here. Z-Freak. Well, he's got all the support in the world.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
This tier 1 tower, they're just going to try and hold the creeps away from this. Yeah, the Surge Z-Freaks away. Actually, charge himself through onto a couple of enemy creeps. So Velo going to be trying to stop this tier 1 tower from being pushed in. The Nightmare even being used to take down the Centaur Conqueror. He's going to be able to get himself away with the 425 movement speed. 4 armor. 1500 health. Looks like Centaur. The Centaur's going to be fine. Nobody needs to call Peter just yet. Velo's up here on his lonesome. There's 4 heroes rotating in. He could go for a charge if he wanted to. Looks like he's just going to back up, take this tier 1 tower. The fortification's going to be there. But with the center, Moonmeander being here as well, this tower should fall.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
MP with the DB gets the torrent boat. This is just a dead Moon. There's no way he lives through that. Velo secures the kill. The charge comes through on the bottom lane and the wolves are going to be there. There's going to be a shapeshift to follow up. No mana for it. Can pop a clarity if he wanted to. Then he's just going to stand and watch. Heavy takes down Adam as well. Okay. So 3-8. I was kind of wrong. Immortals have the upper hand in the early game. The draft's starting to work out for them. Limp is going to be able to pull these creeps back with the chakram. So now, Moo going straight for those Necros. You see the PL? Don't think they can go on him just yet. Z-Freak could go for a charge. He's level 6 now. So, another strike. What does it keep them locked down for? Oh, the current level of Greater Bash. So 1.4 seconds.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, I'm going to be charging. Ryoya could be in a little bit of trouble. The dual breath, he's already pulled himself back. Lycan's moving over. They can see him underneath this ward. Ryoya, yeah, he's going to be able to get himself back. Does he go for it? The macro pie is going to be a little bit off the mark. And meanwhile, the boat comes through. Oh, Moon might be dead again. The Surge, though, can he get himself away? And he X-Max the spot. Okay, so they do take down Febby.
Middle tower is under attack.
That's pretty big. It looks like Z-Freak wants to carry on charging through. May even hit MP. He'll be hitting the creeps anyway. They know he's coming. They know he's on the way. Or is he? Stops, gets the TP off. Bottom lane though. Ryoya could be in a little bit of trouble. The stomp from the Centaur. Going to be clearing this up. And with the liquid fire dual breath, it ticks him down a little bit, but you can't get away with the doppelganger. Could turn this one around onto Moo though. The Kunker's rotating down. The X-Max the spot. Maybe they slow him down with the Spirit Lance. The Rocket even sees him. They're rotating in. Dubu is level 6, has the Fiend's Grip. And he's coming through the trees, getting right in beside Moo. Yeah, Shapeshift, X-Max the spot, Bow, Torrent, combo, Macrobar's going to come through on the back lines. Alrera could be in a little bit of trouble. Going to try and double gank himself away. Looks like they are going to be able to take down the Lycan with the Coin Blade. Now to chase down onto Z-Freak. Z-Freak, anything to do this. The Coin Blade is still there. Does not still have the mana to do it, but the one going to be able to cancel this off. I think Z-Freak still dies from this from the counter here. This MP's going to be able to pick up the kill. And now the hook comes through onto Adam. Adam tries to run himself away, dodges out. But it doesn't matter. Velo can still pick up the kill. Oh, Limp. Oh, Limp. Gets himself up onto the high ground though with the Timber Chain. Just thought he was going to put himself in harm's way though. For a regen. Net worth wise, Axe and Conqueror at the top. This is what Immortals need. They really need to be controlled this match. In fact, the Lycan's he can't push into anything. He's just being forced to move back, to do a little bit of jungling.
Radiant's middle tower.
Sorry, just needs to get comfy as Moo and Moon just going to be doing what they can in the jungle, trying to find the farm. But all three cores at the top for Immortals. The hook comes in from deep onto Limp. Limp tries to get the Timber Chain away, but there's going to be the X-Max spot, dragging him back. The call comes through from Velo now as well. Even the Fiend's Grip being used. As the Coin Blade finishes off Velo, got himself a 6th kill. He's still not died. Macropire tries to re-push the lane with MP inside it. But all he's going to do is wait for the creeps to push up through. Yeah. Get that Tidebringer off. So 16 minutes in, it's 4-12. Complexity. Kind of being tread on here by Immortals. In fact, Velo, what's that? About another 100 gold. This creep camp should be enough for him to get the full blade mail. That's a really good timing. 16 minutes, you've got your Blink Blade Mail, as well as a Vanguard? Are you kidding me?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
It's off!
4-man smoke comes through. Limp's playing as bait. They're going to try and get themselves up. There is a ward up onto the high ground, so they can see the Conker moving around. MP just backs himself off. Right underneath this. The smoke. Charge is going to be there, even using the shapeshift to try and get in on this as well. Maybe with the Nether Strike and the Clockwork trying to keep MP safe. Cogs, he's going to be able to armor toggle through this. He does go down, but it's going to take a little bit of a while now. Velo needs to get himself away, being chased down by Moo. It's going to be a kill. Can he turn this one around? Febby now. Z-Freak has a charge, but they're not going to be using it.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
As the tier 2 tower in the mid lane is being pressured. But with 2 heroes down, Immortals need to be extremely careful. How much gold did Velo give up? Nearly 600 gold.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And it's Moo that picks that one up, so it's the level 2 Necrobucks. He's about 150 gold away from level 3. Stomp onto Ryoya. Charge coming in as well. We don't have vision on this anymore. I think is the Nether Strike up, still down for 42 seconds, but Dubu's there. The Fiend's Root comes out. He might sacrifice himself as the ice pop. Baby, what's he going to do? He does have the hook up in 5 seconds if he wants to try and make something happen here. Wolf's going to carry on chasing down the cogs. They've been dropping the vacuums outside of them, and now the Timber getting forward. Baby's going to be a little bit of trouble. The Chakram comes out. The charge down to the low ground. He even tries to hook himself away, but Z-Freak's there to ball him up. Ice Path keeps him locked down. The right click Z-Freak should be able to secure the kill. Even with the Iron Shell taking him down, just leaves it for Moon. And now 7-13. It's not looking too grim for Complexity. Like in the level 2. I think that's the level 3 being flown out now as well. It is. I'm sure the push is going to start coming in a hell of a lot stronger from Mu. And if they can backstab like this, the CMP, the charge is going to come through from Z-Freak. Now he has the Nether Strike into the Macropire NP. Killed off Moon Meander. Secures that kill. The Centaur just trying to pull these creeps away so they can get this tier 1 tower without pulling the creeps from the Radiant. And the Necrobox have only just been popped. It's going to be a tier 2 tower. And this is what I'm talking about. The army from Mu. Extremely powerful at just really ripping and tearing away through these buildings. Fortification is going to wear off. Velo needs to be careful. Z-Freak now into the mid lane, gets a little bit of farm. We're going to see the illusion who gets it first. Z-Freak's going to get it, but the charge is going to come in from Yorio. Are they going to try and turn this one around? Z-Freak does have his charge if he wants to go for this, but it looks like everybody's just going to play it safe, back off. Z-Freak goes up to the top lane. Bounces off, going to find the runes. That's good timing on his part.
That's playing to win, baby! That's playing to win, baby! That's playing to win, baby!
So now, compLexity have the net worth going their way. Less than 1,000 gold, but it's going their way. 5 kills down. 20 minutes in, 21 minutes in. And they do have another game to play coming up straight after this one. Not sure if Immortals have a break or not. They may have a break. Yeah, I think that's it. For Immortals, they get a quick break after this. But compLexity do have another match, so they need to be going through confidence high. And they need every little positive thing they can get out of this match.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
The smoke up. Limp's not in that. Neither is Lycan. 3 heroes just playing from behind. Once again, maybe just playing Limp as bait with this tier 1 tower being so low. Try and force a fight out around it. And compLexity might be able to catch up in kills. Reload just hanging himself over to the right. Doesn't want to show himself just yet. In fact, if he blinked in on that, that would have been like a 3-4 man call, and now they're going to make a move onto Limp Velo. The Timmy Chair's going to come forward. There's going to be the wall as well. It's an ice path. Macropire comes through. Cogs traps himself inside it. Doobie's going to be ticking down to this Macropire. Is he going to be able to get himself away? Febby, the one's doing work, but it's going to be 2 kills already. And now Limp Sababak's going to come through from the block. What they're going to be able to do. Mu takes down Velo, and now the boat comes through onto at least one. Timbersaw though, not going to occur. He's got 20 reactive armor, so he is going to be regenning up really damn quick. And compLexity. Straight line into the Roshan pit. Whether they're going to go for it though, or maybe just try and push out the other lanes while they've got the axe down, as well as the Bane. And it looks like Z-Freak, he's got his own. He's going to go for his Shadow Blade now as well, just to help him get in there. Timbersaw. Looks like a Bloodstone. He's still, it's not where you want your Timbersaw, you know, you wanted him net worth wise to be quite up there. But he'll catch up if it keeps going like this for them. You know, it's now a 2k net worth lead. They're only 2 kills behind. So if they can keep taking these fights, keep stepping up like this compLexity, I'm sure they'll be able to come back from this. Now on the side of Immortals, Velo going towards his BKB. Dubu's not really got a lot, only 1.3 net worth. That's clockwork.
And
Going
it's
for
off.
the super urn. PL. Ryozo, what's he got himself? Going towards straight for the heart.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Meanwhile, Limp.
Bottom tower.
Oh, he gets caught out. There's going to be a boat coming through. The torrent hits onto Moon as well. The hook keeps them locked down. The call over the top with the blade mail. This is going to be a great fight for Immortals. Moon, can he get the coil where the wall is going to be dropped? And it looks like Femi might still tick down. Gets himself. It's going to be a 3 for 2 so far. And Limp just cleaning up on the back line. Z-Freak as well with the double kills. 4 heroes and only the... That looks so great to start off with the boat, the torrent, but it all just turned to... Not great, let's say. Let's be PG about that fight. You'll Scepter. Doppelganger back. Ryoyo, was he going to be able to get himself away? The Z-Freak doesn't have the Nether Strike. He's trying to get the bash. Is he going to be able to get the bash? The Timber Chain comes in. It's not going to be in time. And it looks like this time, Moo, he wants Roshan. There's a regen room. This is going to be great for Limp after this fight. Or maybe they don't want Roshan. I don't know why he keeps going in and then just instantly backing himself away. Maybe it's because he come up so quickly.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Gold.
Gold for me.
And Moo, it's going to be an AC. Should be able to clear this off. Liquid, fire, dual breath.
Radiant structures are fortified.
It's 15 to 15 now.
Radiant
4K
are
complexity
standing.
start to step it up again. Immortals grasp on this game, slowly slipping away. The charge comes through. It's going to be onto Velo. Can they get the TPs there in time? The Courier's even going to be spotted there. Dubu gets the Nightmare off, puts himself in harm's risk, and Moonman, and now the Nightmare goes onto the Heat Darks here just before it was off. The Chase is going to come in. Ice Path's going to be a little bit off the mark. Dubu can get himself away from this brain sap, but he's going to be slowed down. Right click killed off. And meanwhile, on the back lines, the main wolf's not even in on this. The Alpha chasing down the Axe.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
So complexity now
Has fallen.
take the kill lead. Can they push anything out of this? The TP is going to come out on the top lane. Thank you, Moo. Z-Freak. In his Shadow Blade, he's got the Iron Shell on him. He's going to spot Ryoyo. Just needs to find the real one. Timber Chain comes in. I think they did have a ward here. Maybe they didn't. Maybe they didn't. Charge comes through. Nether Strike's available. The Hook's going to come through on the back lines onto 2. The boat into the cogs with the torrent on the back lines as well. The Tidebringer. They're going to be able to find one. Can you find the Timber Chain? Timber Saw as well. Limp throws out the Chakram. Febby from behind, the X marks the spot, comes through. There is a Fiend's Grip available. The charge comes through instantly onto Dubu though, cancelling this off. Limp might be able to get himself away. The vacuum into the wall. They're going to be trying to turn this around. They take down Dubu. The charge is going to come through. Febby, can he get himself away with the cogs? It looks like Ryoyo going to be making a move as well, while Roshan is finally being attempted by the Lycan. The charge comes back in onto the Clockwork. Chakram's going to come through now as well. Febby can get himself away in the Iron Shell, taking him down low, but he's going to be able to run the urn. It might not be enough. It won't be enough. He's still going to be able to survive on about 40 health. And now, Immortals. Who bought back? I don't think anybody bought back. I just think there was respawns coming out. All the while, Roshan, space being created. The charge going to come through once again onto MP. MP's going to be toggling this. Z-Freak, can he get it? He's not got himself the Nether Strike. He's just going to be looking at the back. He's got the dust. The right click's going to be coming out onto MP. MP, is there any TP's going to come in? Limp does take the Aegis. Now the right clicks it. It's one more before the boat comes in, but he's going to be dragged back by the X mark to spot. There's just going to be a charge going to come through, but he's not going to be taking this, as it looks like the PL was close and Z-Freak was so far out of position with regards to the rest of his team that Spirit Breaker just didn't feel safe trying to take that fight on the Kunkka, trying to secure that kill. Moon resummons the wolves and Adam just showing himself in lane. He's got backup in case they do decide to go on him. So maybe Adam playing as a little bit of bait. As it looks like Limp, they want to be pushing in now. He does have the 16 charges on the Bloodstone. He picked that one up. His net worth starting to climb. He's starting to catch up. You know, he's starting to close the gap. Round was popped. Baby! Maybe a mistake. BKB being started on the Spirit Breaker now as well. Lycan's up here. You can start pushing the Necrobuxar on cooldown. Off cooldown even. They're available. And the AC is there as well. Not even going to go for it. Just using his walls to take down this tier 2 tower. Even the Necrobux. Maybe he goes for a push. Wait now. Bottom lane. The vacuum back. Going to be cancelling MP's TP. I think Moon was just messing with him. Delaying how long it's going to take him to get back into a good position to be able to defend here. And Z-Freak looking for the charge. Do they have any vision? That's a quite deep one. Near the shrine. Does Velo step up into it after he's done farming? Tier 2 tower's going to be pressured anyway. Lycan needs to get himself a... What's he got in terms of creeps? Okay, went for the Satyr Tormentor. Pulls the PL out position though while they take a tier 2 tower in the mid lane. And MP with the Tidebringer is going to be able to clean up those creeps for now. There is still the double catapults doing a little bit of work. That'll be big for Limp. Gets this Arcane Rune. The cooldowns. And it looks like compLexity just taking the foot off the gas a little bit now. You know, slowing it down. You just want to be finding the next tier of items and pushing these lanes out. Just doing what they can. And Velo could actually try and make a blink happen onto Z-Freak, but it looks like he's just going to be able to... where's he going with this? Does he hide? Does he wait for Z-Freak to push up? Z-Freak is all alone. Looks like he's not sure. With nobody else showing on the map, he's just not sure if this is a bait on Z-Freak or not. So Axe plays it safe. Doesn't give his position away. Yeah, he's just going to TP out, TP back where it's safe, TP back to the dire side of the map. Vacuum back Velo, it might not be too safe here. The Chakram comes through, the charge as well, and Velo could be killed off, uses the call, but the magic damage is going to be too much. Takes down to Moon Meanders, Iron Shell, and now the Nether Strike up into the high ground. Nightmare, Febby's going to be able to get himself away from this. He'll set to lift in the Bane up in the air. The boat comes through, but it's not going to be onto anyone. Though the X-Max display is actually going to be onto the Spirit Breaker, but it looks like they've tried to break the high ground, and now PL caught out in that ice path. Fiend's Grip. It looks like they're just going to give up Z-Freak and back up. The buyback comes through from the Axe. It does get the return kill. But a 1 for... Was that a 1 for 1 and a buyback? Up on the dire high ground? compLexity to take that all day long. All day. It gets Timbersaw, another Bloodstone charge. Hey, Lane Ryoya. Febby does see Limp. The call's going to come through. There's going to be the Macropire into the ice path. Well, 3 heroes being caught out. Limp pops the BKB. He's being stunned up for now. And the Chakram does fly through. Remember, Velo did buy back, so if he dies here, this is going to be big for compLexity. Maybe they'll find a push. Ice path just catches the clockwork on the tip. Now the Chakram flies through. Febby's going to try and get himself out of this one. Not going to hook. NP being charged down. But it is coming right back from the fountain, though. Febby trying to do what he can to try and delay. But it looks like there's going to be a little bit of a group up. The Nightmare stolen Febby. Just going to be right-clicked down by the creeps of the Lycan. There's going to be a torrent to slow this. I can hear the Nether Strike. Velo does get caught out. They've focused him out. The cold does come through. Magic damage should be enough with the Liquid Fire. Limp does secure the kill. Timber change though, and he's down for 60 seconds. And Z-Freaks. Oh, he's going to go and push out the mid lane. Yeah. Well, the rest of compLexity just doing farming on the dire side. Adam, Ice Path, MP caught inside it. Moonmeander blinks himself forward. The Chakram, the Whirling Death, BKB popped by MP. But that's BKB down if they want to try and break high ground now. It's going to be all the easier for complexity. So Moo, Necrobucks come up in 7 seconds. Looks like Z-Freak's just charging around, trying to clear off these waves, trying to do as much damage to the creeps as possible, stopping things like that, the rocket flow from coming out and de-pushing the lane. Just needs a little bit more farm for his BKB now as well. That's going to be great for being able to dive in, pop your BKB, and only really the Fiend's Grip to catch him out. The blink forward, Moonmeander gets the rune. He's going to get himself away now as well. It looks like with the force down. Dual breath. We do want to try and find a kill here. The vacuum back. The boat does come through. It's actually going to be hitting onto Limp as well as Moonmeander. Moonmeander might go down here. Taken down by Ryoya, and now Fenny being charged out. It's going to come through from the back lines. It cancels off. And Z-Freak, BKB's being popped by Limp, so they might want to try and carry on going here. MP gets his BKB off as well. The target's going to be popped, but I don't think anyone gets caught out in that. And the Nether Strike, though, MP will eventually tick down and lets the armlet toggle. Somebody check that man for a macro. Velo gets the kill onto Moo. The charge comes through onto Dubu. The lift up in the air with the torrent. They are going to be able to find the kill onto Z-Freak. But the back lines, can they get enough damage? Velo, no Ice Path, but Limp gets it with the Whirling Death. PL has the heart, has a nullified diffusal blade. This is great. 18,000 gold on him. And able to stand toe to toe in that fight.
Gold for me.
Meanwhile, Spirit Breaker now does have the BKB. It's going to be... Is it on the courier? It's on the courier. Just waiting on that to fly out. $11k net worth though, going the way of Immortals. Ryoya kind of dragging the rest of his team along. MP is starting to get there once again. Got that Deadless being built. Bebby, he's got himself the super on there, the Spirit Vessel going towards the Force Staff just to help out with the cogs in case, or when there's charges in. Dubu still really darn poor. And could be in a lot of trouble as the charge comes in. Limpstar as well. The Chakram to slow him down. Dubu just dodges away from it, and now Z-Freak Invis. They're going to try and take a fight here. It looks like complexity. Yeah, they're going to decide to back it up. Rory does come out, shows himself, and then instantly backs himself away from the creep wave. Roshan, less than a minute. Can Z-Freak kill fella? Well, I guess we're about to find out. With the Blade Mail though, the call. What? What? Cancels it right on him and gives it the walk away. I guess he's just trying to intimidate Velo. Oh, the hook comes in, moving me under the Force Staff away from the cogs, though it looks like Lim wants to try and dive the back line, but it's going to be Ryoya. There's going to be the Ice Path. Adam drops the Macro Power as well. Big vacuum fall into the wall, and now Moo comes out. The BKBs have all been popped. Lim caught on the back line. Fiends is going to be there, but it doesn't matter because Moo is going to be able to find the kill. He takes down Adam, and now it's a bit of a fustick look as Febby tries to get himself away with the cogs. They're going to be able to face and chase down Ryoya. The buyback did come in from the Jakiro, though Chakram's going to be a little bit off the mark. Febby's still ticking down. Eventually will wear off. No, it's actually going to be the run, isn't it? So an earn charge on top of that would have been able to find the kill. But this does create space for complexity to get back into the Roshan pit once again. They know what's happening. The TP is going to be coming in. Febby. Z-Freak's already scouted this out. Kunker's going to buy back. They know this. The right clicks the wolves. Z-Freak hooks back in, but the chakram, oh, the cogs might not be where he needs them. The torrent, but Z-Freak gets forced down to the low ground. It looks like they want to try and they take down the Necrobooks, at least. Aurelia gets himself in. Let's take a look at the buyback, so you can buy back pretty much nobody. Okay, it's going to be a dual breath Macropie, a big vacuum into the Macropie now as well. Velotech ticking down. Pops the BKB, but Roshan's still there. Back now, the Nether Strike does come through. Velo gets killed off, moves to himself a double. Can he take down Ryoya now as well? They've locked him down. The right clicks the doppelganger inside the Roshan pit, but Limp's going to be there. Throws out the Will and Death. Does he have a chakram? Coming out in 1 second will be enough. And Limp, it's going to be 3 heroes down. 2 have already bought back. Axes is up, but he doesn't have the gold. 5 seconds.
Bounty! Double damage! Gold for
Z-Freak blinks himself, Moon blinks himself forward, but he doesn't have any mana. Does have the Guardian's Griefs to try and recover some.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And Lycan just trying to push out with the Necrobooks. With the wolves while they go onto this tier 3 tower in the top lane. They don't have creeps, well, they're coming now. Yeah, chakram, but the fortification is going to be there. So these dire creeps, the charge comes through. It's going to be into the tier 4 towers. The hook, that was pretty much point blank and just misses.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
So complexity, 17k. It's going to be at least 1 lane of rats. The PL doesn't want to buy back. Febby could be in trouble. The Will and Death and chakram. Do they back themselves out now? I think they do. Complexity, they got what they came for. Oh no, might try and turn this one around. The Ice Path is going to miss. Limp up in the air with the Yule Scepter. Yeah, they're just going to back out, get shrines. Z-Freak going to do what he's been doing all match, just clear off another lane. Stop this, or just cancel, and just walk himself though.
Dire's top shrine has fallen.
Lycan has himself the cheese. BKB, he's already used 1 charge of it. But he's got himself 3.8k as well. So I wonder what he's going to go in for here. Z-Freak does get himself anything? Nothing? Anything on the courier? Or Limp's going to go for the Aghanims. In fact, I think he's got the Aghanims. Let's take a look. Just about 25 Bloodstone charges and Aegis. Yeah, he's going to be able to pick this one up. Swaps out his boots. Doesn't need boots anyway. Why? Spider-Man doesn't need boots. He wears boots, but you know, he webs everywhere. And Timbersaw is going to be used in his mechanical web, just to pull him around the map. He even gets himself a haste and an arcane. That is pretty darn ridiculous, as it looks like they are going to be able to find out Zelo. The chakram comes out, the second chakram comes out, the Yule Scepter up into the air. Even Z-Freak going to come in, the speed of those creeps. Zelo forced to pop the BKB and move himself out. But this is good, the BKB is down now, it's down for the next minute. So Axe has to be so careful. So careful. Adam, just doing a little bit of dewarding. Getting close to the blink now as well. Z-Freak got himself a Maelstrom. Neat. Scribbles, we're going to get a smoke coming out from Immortals. Lame. Timber Chain doesn't latch, he turns it round onto Velo though with the 2 chakrams, and now the charge going to come in now as well from Z-Freak. Where's he going to go? He's going to go wherever he's going fast. Febby actually gets caught out now. The Yule Scepter onto Doobu. Doobu's still got a Fusion Grip. It's going to be a Macro Pyre down, but there's going to be a big vacuum into the Macro Pyre, and now Febby is going to be able to get himself away. It looks Genji going to be killed off here, not before he's going to be able to catch the boat though. He's going to be able to get any more out of this. Velo being ticked down. He does get the Current Blade down onto Z-Freak, but he's being chased. BKB's still there, so he's just waiting. Timbersaw needs to wait for this to wear off before he can do the damage, but it's going to be 3 heroes going down the buyback from Z-Freak. Febby So low. But it looks like they want to be going on to Ryoya. Ryoya was still there. Oh, I thought he backed himself away. This is going to be Megas. Febby just caught outside the fountain as well. Can't get in there because of the chakrams. Is he going to be able to get in? Does just get himself another Cogs G. I am surprised. No, I'm not. Because compLexity were really good towards the second half of that game.